Multiple U.S. news outlets are reporting that Russia is paying to have American soldiers killed. There's a bunch of implications of this. Check this out. Leave the comments, ding the bell, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel. Dave at Federal Way, Washington. Hey, Dave, what's up?
Hey, Tom, I'm glad this topic came up about the Russians putting a bounty on U.S. soldiers, because I have been wanting to talk about Russia for a long time, and I have lost the only sort of political family I have, which are liberals, okay? Because I end up sounding like a conservative. They're like, wait a minute, why all this warmongering against Russia? Well, here's the deal. It's not warmongering against Russia. All right. The problem is when we started occupying countries, Russia and also George Bush said that we were going to do decapitation attacks. All right. We changed our doctrine. We are going to, we're going to launch missiles at leaders of countries. Russia and China it initiated a sort of new phase in our competition against one another. All right. And this thing with Russians putting bounties on U.S. servicemen and women, that's been going on since George Bush was president. The case in point, Chris Kyle, the sniper. If you Google SEAL and sniper, Chris Kyle comes up. Chris Kyle was sent over to Iraq to stop a sniper they called the Russian. All right, that was his code name, the Russian. And if memory serves, that guy, Chris Kyle never got that guy. Chris Kyle was an extremist. There was no innocent Muslim with Chris Kyle, all right? The guy that ended up capturing the Russian was just a normal, nameless infantry guy from 4th ID, I believe. And the guy was from Kazakhstan, actually, okay? And this thing with Trump, all right, the bottom line is this. Conservatives believe in doing war of choice, whereas liberals, we all tend to believe war of necessity, all right, war of self-defense. Now, those are very, very deep concepts. But when Donald Trump says John Bolton only wants to drop bombs on people, all right, there is no difference, really, between John Bolton and Donald Trump. The only difference is Donald Trump wants to do war if it will benefit him politically. So in other words, he knows about Russians trying to put bounties on U.S. servicemen and women. The problem is Russia gives him more of a benefit. They help him more politically. All right.
Well, they've bought over, Russian oligarchs have bought over $100 million worth of Trump properties just in the state of Florida. I mean, he made $50 million on one deal with one Russian oligarch. But, Dave, I think this goes way beyond Russia. We've got, Seth Abramson lays this out in his book, Proof of Conspiracy. It wasn't just the Russians who were helping Trump in 2016. It was the Saudis. It was billionaire oligarchs from Israel. There are a number of countries that are in on. I don't think that they're paying, to kill our troops in Afghanistan, but there's a bunch of them in on this thing.
Yeah, there's a bitter pill we have to swallow. I'm just going to tell you the truth, Tom. We have been defeated by Russia. All right, Russia is using a vignette style of propaganda. Americans are rescinding all that propaganda they are putting out. All right, we have racial and ethnic divisions in this country that disqualify us from empire. It disqualifies us from doing empire, Tom.